What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about Boom 500 in general, right? So I'm just going to be talking about supply and demand in passing and everything, but mostly my main aim is that you master Boom 500, right? So I'm going to be talking about supply and demand and some repetitive characters, some repetitive actions that Boom 500 does that you should be aware of, right? That will make your trading journey easier. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, like, subscribe and share. Okay, so generally I want to talk about market structure, the importance of knowing market structure, right? So as you can see, if you know supply and demand, right, for order blocks, right, as you can see, these women crash, they respect market structure. They respect market structure very much. Okay, so what I mean by market structure, okay, market structure is just when when market structure will be just looking for a break-in market structure, right? So for example, in here, right, we've got this high right here. As you can see, this is broken this high and it has got an order block right there, right? So in here, right, when this high gets broken right here, it gets broken right here, right, and the market moves and it breaks this high again, right? So that's what I mean by market structure. When you are creating higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so that's what we'll be talking about. So when this high gets broken right here, right, firstly we've got a zone flip in that area, right, and we've got order block, supply and demand. So supply and demand is when so there are many types of supply and demand, right? So in this case, this supply, this demand here, right, it is a drop, base, rally, right, and this here is a rally, base, and and a rally, right? So those are the two types of demand that we have, right? Types of supply and demand. So there are continuation types of demand and supply, and there are continuation and reversal types of types of supply and demand. Okay, so that's what I generally mean, right? I've got another video which I talk about market structure. Okay, so if you can check it out or when you are done with this video, right? So what I want to tell you about boom and crash, about especially Boom 500, right? I'm talking about Boom 500 only, right? So after you have identified your supply or your demand, right, you highlight that zone, right? After highlighting that zone, when the market pulls back to that region, right, the simplest thing that you must know about Boom 500, right, is that when it reaches a supply or a demand and it starts to consolidate, right, most of the times, now I don't say all the times, right, but most of the times it's going to be respected, right? So you can shift back to your 1 minute time frame. The consolidation can even be visible on the 1 minute time frame, as long as if it hesitates for a while, right, to break that supply or that demand, right, that will be it would be respected most of the times. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, so this is the 5 minute time frame. What I'm talking about, you can use it on the 5 minute time frame, right? I use it on the 5 minute time frame most of the times, right? It works on all time frames, but I use it on the 5 minute time frame because I'm not a swing, I am not a one. So okay, so here we've got here we've got a breaking market structure here, right? When this so when this gets when this low gets broken right here, so we've got a breaking market structure. So this is the smaller time frame, right? We've got a breaking market structure right there, right? And then we've got a pullback, and as you can see, when it pulled back here, right, when it came to that supply right there, right, it hesitated 3 times, right? So it couldn't break this 3 times this high, right? It couldn't break this order block right there 3 times. So it's showing that it will be respected mostly, right? So it will likely be respected, right? So that's what you just have to know about Boom 500, right? So here, as you can see right in here, right? So we've got a breaking market structure when this gets broken, right? So we've got what? A demand right there, right? And also we've got a trend line right there sitting down there, right? So this is what confluence trading, right? So we've got an order block firstly, and we've got what? A trend line. And as you can see, the market has stated about 4 times, right? So when it comes back, you enter your buy, right? So boom and crash is quite easy, right? And here, as you can see here, it has stated 3 times, the first 3 times, right? And then it broke structure, right? And came back, right? So boom and crash, if you know market structure, if you know supply and demand, order blocks, I guarantee you'll be home and dry, right? I'm not talking about indicators in this video, okay? So indicators, they are just a supplementary tool that we'll be using, right? Otherwise, if you know supply and demand, you'll be home and dry, guys. You won't need anything else, right? As you can see here, okay, let me remove this pencil, right? Here we've got what? We've got a breaking market structure here, right? So it's moving like this, right? Breaking market structure here, got a base, breaking market structure, base, breaking market base, breaking market structure, base, right? So here you get here, right? So after breaking all these structures right there, right? So it's either, if it doesn't test an order block like in here, right? It can test the zone flip, right? Zone flip, what do I mean by zone flip? I mean, it's just the broken support or a broken resistance. That's what I mean by a zone flip, right? So right in here, we got a breaking market structure, right? We got a base and breaking market structure, right? So here we highlight this order block right there. And when the market came back, right, and it is stated here, right? It held, would have taken profit at this low right there, right? And if you zoom in, you can see that we've got a base right in here. I'm sure it would be visible on the 1 minute time frame. A base right there, it would be visible on the 1 minute time frame. And the market has stated about 3 times, right? It did this, right? 1, 2, 3. So that's the sign of hesitation that I mean, guys. So if it hesitates, you know that the order block or the supply will be respected, right? So when do you know if you are not supposed to enter, right? So here, let me put a horizontal line, right? So here, right, we've got a breaking market structure. This low got broken, right? So when the market came, right, it first broke that order block, right? So we're supposed to highlight this order block up until here. It first got broken, and it's, as you can see, the momentum of this candle was high. This has got high momentum, so most likely it's gonna get broken, right? So when it gets broken, you won't take that trade even if it shows hesitation above that order block. You won't enter because it has already broken the structure, right? So and then there are some types of formations that it creates when it's retracing, right? So there are 2 types of so if it's showing large momentum when it's pulling back to an order block, do not enter, right? But if it's showing signs of hesitation, like what it was doing here, right? Let me zoom in, right? As you can see here, right, this type of pullback where it says when it's got a green candle, red, green, red, green, red, it's showing hesitation, right? It's a sort of like a small flag that is showing, right? And then here, right, right in here, right, it's showing that sign of consolidation. That is, if it's moving in a compression, right, most likely it will not be respected. So that's what I just wanted to share with you guys. So I advise you to learn price action, learn order blocks, right? I've got videos on those. You can check them in the previous months that I posted, right? So that's why, for this video, right? Order blocks, that's what I want you to learn. Supply and demand, I mean, order blocks they are not necessary, but supply and demand, that's all I want, right? So here we've got what? An order block right here. Why? Because this gets broken, this side gets broken, this logo gets broken, right? So we've got a breaking market structure and a pullback. And what we want to see in a pullback is this small steps right here. It's forming what? Some steps of some sort, right? So that's the compression that I mean. We don't want a pullback like this one where you're moving straight, right? That's not the type of pullback we want. We want a pullback that has got what? Many pauses, right? It's showing that the market will respect that order block most of the times, right? Here, and we've got here, right? We've got a spike, breaking market structure, right? And we've got a base, right? A breaking market structure. And when it pulls back, as you can see, it's hesitating. It doesn't want to reach it just in one go, right? And these signs of hesitation, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could have entered your trade even here or here, just held the trade and placed your stop loss here. You take profit right in there, and you've been smashed one like that, just like that, right? So your take profit would be, you'll be targeting the next high right there, right? So that's what you'll be doing. And you can also add this strategy. You can add trend lines, right? I also talked about trend lines in the previous videos, right? Check them out. Okay, so trend lines are also helpful. So as you can see here, right, we've got a breakout of this we've got a breakout of this trend line right in here, right? And the pullback is, there's an order block and a trend line right in here. So you could have entered and held your stop loss above above that high, above this previous high right there. That's where you place your stop loss, right? And your target would be here, right? And as you can see, after it broke this trend line right here, after it broke here, it moved straight away, right? So this is it, guys. Practice it on demo, even practice it on the real charts, marking up your charts. And if you've got any questions about this, you can ask in the comment section below. I'll answer when I got the time. Okay, so stay tuned for more. Like, subscribe and share.